Blue Fist here, coming with another tobacco review. Today I'm going to be reviewing this one here. It's in bulk, hence in the jar, but Cornell and Diehl's Haunted Bookshop. Had this one jarred up. This is, as on here, it's October, just last year been, so relatively fresh. Keep that in mind for this review. A few months back I bought some Cornell and Diehl products because they were on I think it was their 20% sale or something at the time, and I bought 3 or 4 of them. This one here, Haunted Bookshop, is included. So I had that jarred up for a few months. Smoking it in my Jake Hackett. I've seen this one a few times now. Very nice pipe. Tend to use this one mainly. Very nice to smoke out of. Anyway, off subject here. Cornell and Diehl's Haunted Bookshop. Obviously, it's made by Cornell and Diehl. Bob Brunowski, the blender, has done this one. Country of origin is USA. And the type blend, it's a burley-based blend. It's coarse cut tobacco, and the tobaccos it consists of Burley, Kentucky, Perique, and Virginia. As far as the tin note, this one reminds me of something when I was a kid. I can't quite put my finger on it. Yes, I can. It reminds me of my uncle when we used to go and visit my family's from a farming background, and we'd go out to their grain shed, and it had a smell like this, the sacks and grain and stuff like this. Anyway, I'll show you if you can see this or not. Very light and quite dry. Whether it's something with being a bulk or they just, they come like that, I'm not too sure. The strength of this, I would say, is full to strong. Taste, medium. Paired it with a coffee here today. Sorry, as I was saying. So yes, going to mark the how dry this is. So how dry it is. It's ready to smoke straight out of the tin or the bag. Or I should say the bag, Mum. As I say, this was bought bulk. It packs. Light's easy. It's got a very straightforward flavour to it. Almost like a my thoughts only here. Let's remember that. One-dimensional smoke. It's only got the slightest hint of sweetness to it. And it's also, I found, especially for me, high on the nicotine side. So if you're into that sort of thing, or a cigarette smoker, or an ex-cigarette smoker, yeah, so high on the nicotine, and I advise smoke this one on a full stomach after a meal. It's kicked my ass a few times. Now I've smoked this quite a few times, different bowls, billiards. I've done it in a cob. I think I even smoked it in a meerschaum, all with varying results, and none of them for me that favourable, as this review will end up telling you. My suggestion would be, if you're not had this is only for people that may be getting into it and want to try something different, which is I wanted to try a few more Virginias this case burley. It's a burley base, but I would suggest maybe trying Old Joe Krantz first. That's one of the other ones I've got, which I think I need to do a review on, but I would probably go there first before I did this one here. It's very strong indeed. It's quite a cigar-like, or dare I say cheap cigar-like. Once again, merely my observations and preferences. On a lighter note, it's not all bad, because I found that by mixing this this Haunted Bookshop with Shortcut to Mushrooms from was it Just For Him, Shortcut to Mushrooms, and mix it with this 50-50, for me, much better smoke. Smoking on its own, just not me. I don't know if I need to appreciate it a bit more, or it needs to maybe some more time in the jar. Interested to hear people's thoughts on it, or if it's just a preference. But for me, I give that a 1 out of 5. I know it's very popular with a lot of people, just not with me. So that's about all I've got to say on that one. Yeah. So. On a much better note, I think I told you last time I've been building a fence, and I'm just going to shift you here for a little bit. And as you can see there, that's kind of what we were working with. It was a very old run down, basically half rot. Well, it wasn't so bad on the outside, but on the neighbour's side the rails were just completely rotted. It wasn't holding up at all. Just can't quite get this. Sorry, drifting off again there in my smoke, as I sometimes do. Good thing for though is on our local, what they call Trade Me here in New Zealand, it's the equivalent of eBay, obviously on a much smaller scale. It's basically just, as far as I know, it's just New Zealand. I managed to pick up a little plug slicer here. This one here, it's Macmillan, you can see it there. I actually thought, when I seen this in the picture, I actually thought it was a real big thing like this. But I told you I've been growing some tobacco this year, and I'm hoping to make some, press into some cakes and plugs and stuff like this. And this is exactly what this is going to be for. As you can see, just guillotine effect through there. Plug goes up on here, feeds through in slices. The good thing about this one here, obviously, I can. It needs a clean up. I'm going to take it apart here, and actually, here's the blade, which I will sharpen up. That's going to do quite the trick, quite a bit of heft and weight to it. You can't, but yeah, that's going to clean up really nice. And I picked that up for a bean, basically. Really happy about that. So yeah, and that's been my week. I'm going to say, really busy doing that fence. We've got about another, I guess 10 metres of it to go, which we'll do next week, and that'll be all finished. And it's also the same time we'll be finishing this deck. Anyway, that's it for this week. Probably next week, this time next week, I'll be reviewing one of the other bulk blends I got from Cornell and Diehl, which is going to be Bayou Morning, also by Rob Ranowski. So tune in then, and I'll be reviewing that one there. Till then, stay smoky and hang loose.